Hey, my name is Samar. I also go by Sam or First Time Panner, and any of those you want to call me, you can. This will be a quick video. I'm looking kind of raggedy, I'm looking kind of sweaty, the whole shebang. I needed to get this filmed really quickly. I haven't even eaten breakfast, so I'm trying to go quickly. But this will be my makeup recap for March. And I will link the playlist in the description box below in case you haven't seen the other ones. Long story short, I basically am putting myself on a low buy for this year for a few reasons. You can see in the introduction what my reasons are, but for the most important rule is for every 2 makeup products I finish, I am allowed to buy 1 makeup product, and this can be anything, like any type of makeup product I want. So I can buy an eyeshadow single and that will require 2 makeup empties, or I can buy an entire palette that will also require 2 makeup empties. It's just whatever I prefer to buy, but the individual item requires 2 full empties, or not full-size products, but I have to completely empty the product to count for half of a point. Sorry, my pipes are going. The only other way that I can earn a point, or like half a point, is if I hit pan in every pan in an eyeshadow palette, I will count that as an empty, which will count for half a makeup product, but I have not done that so far. And this video will be pretty quick because if you saw my last video, spoiler, I kind of changed the rules and said that I'm not allowed to have credit, so I'm not allowed to buy any makeup until I have already finished the amount of makeup that I need to buy that product. So and I went way overboard in February. I started February with a balance of 0, and then I bought 9 items and only finished 3, so that meant that I needed to finish another 15 makeup products to get myself back at 0. And can you believe I actually finished 15 makeup products? No, I didn't. But I did end up not buying any new makeup, so I stuck to my rule that I wasn't able to buy anything until I finished those 15 and another like 2 or however many. So I do have 5 makeup empties today, so I'll go over my declutters and my empties, but then that'll be it because I don't have any purchases. All right, I realized I forgot to grab my declutters, so things might have shifted, but I'll start by talking about my declutters. And I don't have that many, which is nice because I don't really want to just be throwing away beauty products unnecessarily. But I have 3, well, I only have 2 to show you today, but really it's 3 and I'll explain. So the 2 that I have here with me are my Atomic Makeup, it's officially called the Silky Matte lipstick, and this is just like a liquid lipstick. I'm panning a bunch of these right now, and this is in the shade Star. Unfortunately, this is the second one that I've had to declutter from them from going bad. It smells really bad. It actually doesn't stain, but usually when these go bad, they start staining, and that's how you know. But I know anyway because this just smells terrible. But this is the second one of these in this exact shade that I've had to declutter. So 2 out of 2 I had to declutter from going bad. And though I have had this for a little over 2 years, so it makes sense that a liquid lipstick might go bad, especially an indie formula. Not saying that indie's bad, but sometimes I expect them to not have like such a perfected formula, being a small newer business. But I think it's the darkest shades that always go bad faster, because that tends to happen with all of my lipsticks. Like none of the other ones that I bought in this batch of liquid lipsticks from Atomic Makeup went bad, only this one. And then all of my Bite Beauty lipsticks, all of the super dark ones also went bad, and none of the other ones went bad. So I think it must be something with like super dark lipsticks. No matter what formula, they just always go bad first. So that's good for me to know going forward in the future. I'm really sad that I won't have this because I love a super dark vampy lip. Like any, except for red or like super bright fuchsias or something, I love a super dark or super bold lip. So I'm a little bit bummed that I have to get rid of this, especially because Atomic Makeup is not selling makeup right now at all. And we don't even know if or when they're coming back, and if they do come back, like what they're still gonna have like to sell, because they said they'd be getting rid of a lot of shades. So I am bummed about this, but there's nothing I can do, so I'm gonna move on from it. Another makeup product I'm decluttering is my CoverGirl Clean Matte BB Cream for oily skin. This is in the shade 540 medium. I'm sure they still sell this, but mine is really old. I bought it in 2021, like mid 2021, and this, at the time that I bought it, was really good for me when I was just starting out doing makeup. I really liked it, and as you can see, I've panned it in multiple projects, so I have gotten a lot of use on this, but it's just so old that it separates every time I reach for it. I barely reach for this anymore because I have much better foundations that also match me better. So every time I do reach for this, it's separated, and I can tell that it's starting to go bad because it separates even faster between uses than it used to when I first got it. And then also because of the shade match, like I just know I won't be reaching for this before it completely expires on me, because this is like too peachy for my skin. I have yellow undertones, so this, like, I can make this work since it still is a warm undertone, but it definitely doesn't match me. If I try to like build this up for coverage, you can tell that the undertone is off. So I really just haven't reached for this, and I would say like maybe I haven't reached for this naturally in over a year. So it's just time to get rid of it, and it's so old, I'm not gonna give this to anyone. The last thing that I have already decluttered, I already threw it away, is the Danessa Myricks foundation samples. And I talked about this in one of my other videos. I think it was, oh yeah, it was my travel makeup bag video. So I will also link that in the description box. But basically I brought, and I have another one too, so maybe I'll like take a picture of it and show you. I have a 6-pack of like foundation samples from Danessa Myricks. I got 2 of them. I brought one of them on vacation with me in March, and I used up one of the shades because it was the one that matched me the closest. It's a tiny bit dark for me, but I can make it work. But the other 5 just don't work. I used some of them on my grandma, and that was just one use, and they're so pigmented that I wouldn't even want to use them panning because it would take me so long, and I don't want to neglect all my other products just to use up some samples of stuff that doesn't fit me. So basically I decluttered 5 out of the 6 shades, and I mean, I haven't decluttered it yet, so I won't like technically count it in this video, but I'm gonna do the same for the other pack. I'm going to like cut out the one shade that works for me and use that eventually and just get rid of the other 5. So that will be the 3rd product that I am decluttering, technically already decluttered this month, and now I'll move on to my empties. Before I talk about actual makeup empties, pretty much every month I talk about a nail polish, because I'm either like, I'm always going through my nail polishes, so I'm always finding ones that are like old and have to be decluttered, or I'm finishing nail polish. And the last 2 months, unfortunately, I've had to throw away and declutter nail polishes because they were glitter polishes that dried up, and glitter polishes can't be revived. Fortunately, this month I'll be talking about a nail polish that I finished, which is my Milani nail lacquer in the high speed fast dry 1-coat formula. This is in the shade Black Swift, and I've talked about this in my Partners in Cream. This is the project I had it in. And I was able to finish this, so I'm really excited. It doesn't look like it's finished because like there's just nail polish stuck to the sides, but trust me, I've been scraping at the sides the last month that this was in the project. So this is completely done, and I'm really excited to have another nail polish empty. I've already bought another black nail polish to like replace it because I just love black nail polish, and this was the only one that I had. But this is done. Now moving on to actual makeup empties. One that's like technically not a full empty yet, but will be like in 1 or 2 days, is my Milani Make It Last Original Setting Spray. And this is so low that I literally have to tilt it every time I use it, and even then it sputters on me. Sorry, I'm trying not to create a shadow on my face. But the past 2 days I've used this, I've just gotten like big splotches all over my face because it keeps sputtering even when I tilt it. So I don't really want to keep using it like that. I'll probably use it one more day and then call it done, even if there's a tiny bit left, because there's no point in using it and just destroying my makeup. So this is my first empty. My next makeup empty is one that, if you saw my vacation get ready with me, which I will also link below, you will know that I was so close to finishing my NARS Afterglow lip balm in the shade Laguna, and I have actually finished it. Sorry, my stomach is grumbling. I'm really hungry. Every time I use this, it just scrapes the product off of my lips anyway. So this is done. It's completely rolled up, and this was fine. Like, I really like the way it made my lips look, but it wasn't hydrating at all, so it wasn't really fun to use as a lip balm. I just used it as like part of my lipstick. Okay, this is like half a swatch. Oh my god, the shadow is so bad. This is what it looks like, and it's actually really pretty on the lips, especially on top of like a different lip product. And I won't be buying this again, but it was fine to use while I was out of town. Next is my e.l.f. Mini Liquid Poreless Putty Primer, and as you can see, this is completely done. I've like squeezed everything I can out of here and contorted it in every way, and it is completely empty. I also brought this on vacation with me. I was just out of town for 2 weeks, and I brought this with me, and I only got like 2 uses out of it once I came back. So basically this will last you like 2 weeks approximately. My last 2 empties are mascaras. So I finished my Bite Beauty Upswing Full Volume Mascara in the shade Solid Black, and this was my second one of these that I finished, and it was also my last one. I'm a little bit sad because I did like this mascara, and Bite doesn't exist anymore, so you can't get it anymore. But I'm glad that I was able to use it up before it went bad, because I know Bite can go... I always drop something in my video. Bite can go bad faster because they were like more natural and food grade products, and I had this for a little over a year now, so I'm glad I got both of them done. And then I also finished my L'Oreal Lash Paradise. I never know, is it like, are there 2 different ones where one is called Voluminous and the other one is not? Because I swear I know they have their regular Voluminous that's in like the brown packaging, but sometimes I see the Lash Paradise also has the word voluminous on it. I don't know. But anyway, I finished a Lash Paradise from L'Oreal Paris in the shade Black Brown, which is like my go-to mascara. I've already opened a new Black Brown mascara from L'Oreal, and then another mini black mascara, because I have tons of mini black mascaras, and that's one of my planning goals for this year, to finish them all. So those were my last 2 empties, and that makes 5 makeup empties for March. So out of the 9 makeup products that I bought in February, I've used up enough makeup items to account for 4 of them, which means I still need to use 10 more makeup items to like get back to 0, not even to buy anything, just to get back to 0. And I know this sounds crazy, but I really think I can do it. I've set myself up for a lot of makeup empties in April. Just a few off the top of my head. I am so close to finishing my Nude Sticks bronzer. Like, I have maybe a week left of use on it. And then I was so close to finishing my lipstick that's in my old New Gifted Blue project pan. I just have like a ton of things that are very close to being done, or I have a bunch of minis that I can use up while I'm on my trip that I'm taking this month in April. So prepare to be impressed by how much makeup I use up by the end of April. Hopefully I will be able to, because I have a few things that I want to buy in the Sephora sale, which starts in a few days. Honestly, I'm gonna have to really work my butt off to be able to buy something, but I really think I can do it. That's it for this video. I'm gonna eat my breakfast, drink some coffee. I have a lot to do today, but I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.